My name is Sandra. I'm from a small town out of Alamogordo, New Mexico. And one of the things I enjoy doing is riding the motorcycle with my husband. I like to sew, I like to read. I am the grandmother of 11 kids, so I stay busy. I was scheduled for some weight loss surgery, and my doctor did blood work and said, "You are full-fledged diabetic." And so that's kind of how I found out that I was. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Of course, there was a lot of fear when I got my diagnosis of diabetes. My first reaction, however, was not all of the things that can go wrong, losing a foot or losing your eyesight. It was having to give myself injections. My family doctor that had gotten the results of the blood work really didn't tell me anything. She walked me down the hall to another office, VDEC's office, that is an educational diabetic office, and took me in there, and I spoke with her, doctor down there. Then she asked me, "Have you ever heard of an inhalable insulin called Afrezza?" And I heard the inhalable, and I said, "Sign me up, please." I really didn't have any concerns. I do know that there were a few things listed that could be side effects, but just the idea of being able to get my blood sugars where they needed to be was enough to push me over the edge to try it. The only side effect I had was a slight cough at the beginning, but it only lasted a couple of weeks, and I would just take a sip of water and I would be fine. Afrezza fits into my lifestyle so easily. That's one of the things I love about it. I toss some in my purse if my husband and I are going to town, and if I can talk him into going out to eat. It's right there. I love it. One of the things I like with Afrezza is after I've had a meal, an hour or two after the meal, if my numbers are not correct where I want them to be, then I can conveniently take another dose. I think it means everything to have a medication that's convenient and comfortable to use. I just took a trip with grandchildren and went to an amusement park, and it was so nice to know that I had that and that I was going to be able to use it. I was very relieved when I learned of Afrezza. I just was so thrilled by the idea that I did not have to do an injectable, that this was an inhalable, and that there was a hope that I could live a quality, healthier life.
Afrezza is a rapid-acting inhaled insulin used to control high blood sugar in adults with diabetes mellitus. Afrezza can cause serious side effects, including sudden lung problems and low potassium. Afrezza is not for patients with chronic lung disease such as asthma or COPD. Tell your doctor if you smoke, recently stopped smoking, have ever had kidney or liver problems, a history of lung cancer, or if you're pregnant or breastfeeding. Most common side effects are low blood sugar, cough, and sore throat. Severe low blood sugar can be fatal. Do not replace long-acting insulin with Afrezza. Afrezza is not for use to treat diabetic ketoacidosis. Do not take Afrezza if you are allergic to insulin. Talk to your doctor before changing your Afrezza dose. Blood sugar may need to be checked more frequently. Please see accompanying full prescribing information for Afrezza.